Okay, cool beans. We go to the guy's apartment. Hey, there's like weird infection stuff here. It's like weird maggots, weird mushrooms. Where is the guy?
Yeah,
We don't know.
a little bit.
Sure.
There was some dog vomit, days old, with maggots crawling.
Yeah.
There's also some weird botany stuff, like in his front yard. There were ferns with purple flower heads. But no, with my little maggots crawling in the plants. Go ahead.
But yeah, so we're investigating that, getting samples, all that junk. Probably burn this place down. This is like an issue. Yeah, it is.
You forgot about the basement.
Oh, the basement of all the mushrooms and like other bad stuff. The freezers. The freezers.
Yeah, we haven't.
You haven't done the basement yet.
Yeah, but we already
No,
left.
you've been
right?
in the base. You've been in the basement. It's just
No, I mean, I don't
I
think
said
we've, like,
you forgot about
fully
talking
searched
about it.
Did we?
Yeah, so just a quick recap there, since Redbird did have a migraine last time. Ambro, there was like 4 or 5 freezers with exposed wiring, so they were just kind of dumping their cold freezer air into the basement, and the guy moved the bed for the master bedroom upstairs of the house down into the basement. So there's some shittery going on. Anyway, so I think that about covers everything, because you guys mostly just roleplayed and investigated. So while it wasn't a very long session, that's most what you guys did, so that took up most of the time. And then you called Dillinger about it, and Dillinger's like, "Hey, yeah, so we found his car. It's about to be towed by someone, and it's in front of some private school that's been long abandoned and derelict in upstate New York, even further upstate." Other than that, you do have another point of interest, and that is O'Brady's consignment people, whatever the fuck they're called. I have my notes somewhere. But anyway, there's called O'Grady's. No, hold on. We can look at general info. That's why I have it there. Yeah, O'Grady Brokers. That's who it is. And the school is called St. Joseph's School, an abandoned school, where Elias Wells, the guy you're looking for, the amateur botanist and a retired guy. There was also, you forgot to mention, creepy cultist shit, like circles.
Well,
Yeah.
cultists don't really matter, in my opinion. They're not really relevant.
It's kind of relevant to the case that there's cultist ritual
Not if I
shit.
ignore them.
Okay then. Anyway, so that's basically it for the recap. And someone is reverbing. I think it's Snowman. You're reverbing. Thank you. Because I keep hearing it, and it's getting kind of grating. Sorry, not being mean. But anyway, yeah. So that's that. So how we're gonna do it is we're gonna start with Ambro. Which character are you using? Are you using the one you used last time? Are you using a new one? Which character are you using?
I think I'm gonna use Ambro.
Ambro.
Macaw.
Ambro Macaw. Let me look. Where is? I vaguely recall this character. So I'm trying to find her. There it is. The reason why it's harder to find her because it's towards the bottom. The bank robber and blackmailer.
I was thinking about making a new character, but I didn't want to take the time to
No, it's fair.
build
There's
one.
also you can also use other people's characters too, who don't play anymore, for example. But yeah, Amber McCow's a good choice. The bank robber and blackmailer. I mean, legitimate businesswoman. But is the meme, yes. But anyway, so your legitimate businesswoman has found investment opportunities in upstate New York, only because an encrypted email, fishmonger666 at mail.com, sent you an encrypted email about an invitation to the opera to some town in St. Lawrence. I think it's county. Yeah, St. Lawrence County or region. I forgot which one it is. I just threw up the map, though, on Roll20. Either way, St. Lawrence, New York. Right near the border with Canada. And you're supposed to go up there, find a guy named Elias Wells, and help him get to the opera. And join your other old friends at a night at the opera. Is what fishmonger666 at mail.com told you, and you got a one-way ticket and everything by first class to get there. And then another email by fishmonger654 at mail.com not an encrypted email this time, but a little like e-ticket that says you have a paid for
If you're
rental
talking, I can't
vehicle.
hear you talking at all.
Oh no, because it's kind of important shit. Well, okay. You can't hear me, so I have to type. Oh, she figured it out. It happens a lot.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually blowing my nose. That's why I had to mute for a little bit. Anyway, so what did you last hear, bro?
You cut out at
Something opera is probably it.
or something like that.
Okay, so basically, you got to make it a little bit shorter. Dillinger sent you an invitation to the opera as usual from some encrypted email, throwaway email, with first class ticket to get to upstate New York. Specifically, you're getting to a municipal airport near Albany, New York, the capital of New York State. And then you get another follow-up email from a different address that's not encrypted. There's instead a e-ticket that says you have a paid-for 2-week rental of a SUV or sedan of your choice kind of thing from Hertz Auto Rentals kind of thing in Albany.
Nice.
So you got both, first class accommodations, flight one way, and then a rental for 2 weeks. And
Oh,
then,
yeah, that's the reason why Dillinger was my favorite.
I thought you said you didn't like Dillinger. Oh, was this another character? I forgot who.
This was another.
Yeah, probably someone else.
Floppy.
I think someone else didn't like Dillinger or something. I don't know. Anyway,
someone else. My
The
character
the point is
specifically-
that's how you get introduced, Ambro. So, you roll up in a vehicle of your choice. Tell us what vehicle you roll up in. As they're leaving this house in some upstate New York
probably like
border town, Canadian/American St. Louis, upstate New York town house. It's like a 3-story townhouse with an attic and a basement. They're leaving Elias Wells's house. Now remember, you weren't told shit about what you were doing, just that you were going to a night at the opera with old friends. And you had a rental vehicle of your choice from Hertz, and that was it. As usual, Dillinger's just gotten really lazy with briefings, or there's got to be some sort of OPSEC thing, the reason why he hasn't been doing proper briefings lately for the past few operas. Either way, you're rolling up in the vehicle of your choice. What vehicle are you rolling up in as you go up to the St. Lawrence townhouse as they're about to leave?
probably an inconspicuous Charger.
Chargers are not inconspicuous. Come on.
I know. That was the joke.
I figured. Inconspicuous Charger.
Inconspicuous Lamborghini.
Inconspicuous Lambo.
Driven a Charger before. Great fun. to
Well,
drive.
I mean, the e-ticket did say vehicle of your choice.
Yeah.
Didn't say what the limit was.
Well, I figured unmarked vehicle was going to be even more suspicious.
All right, so you're getting an older Ford Crown Victoria. Gotcha.
Uh-oh. Can't hear anything.
Oh shit! Not again.
Okay, you're back.
Oh hi. If it keeps happening where it cuts in and out, you might want to use a computer if your boyfriend's not using it. I mean, fiance is not using it. But anyway, Ambro, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was joking that you're getting a Ford Crown Victoria from the '80s instead. It's less inconspicuous, I swear. I mean, more inconspicuous is what I meant to say. Anyway, either way, you're rolling up in some car that's not as obvious. Probably a Toyota Corolla, to be honest.
Yeah, Toyota Corolla
A
probably.
Honda Civic or like a Honda Accord or something like that. Either way, you're rolling up in some car.
Some
sedan.
4-wheel vehicle.
4-wheel that bitch. Now keep in mind, if you look, I do put the weather and game date and time and game info notes. Discord channel. So it's light to moderate snowfall, and it's December 22nd. So by default, when you get your car, Ambro, it's blasting like oldies Christmas music.
Fair enough. I'm okay with this.
I mean, you're okay with it. Anyway, either way, the legitimate businesswoman, Ambro, rolls up, and you guys are probably on guard anyway, but then you recognize her.
The halls.
Some of you. But yeah, some of you would recognize her. I don't think Yazzie would, but he's not here right now, Snowman. So
I
we'll
want to
just assume
say
doing
Alex
all-
and
I think Allard knows who she is, though. I think they've
I
met
want to
Yeah,
say
briefly.
yes.
So let's just go with yes, and if not, it's been retconned. Fuck it.
I have been. I've been in one with Dr. Alex.
All right,
Yeah,
so the only person who knows who Ambrose is Allard. Either way, Mercury One's like, who is this guy? Yazzy's not here though. Maybe he's asleep in the car. Who knows?
Hey, nerd!
What a greeting!
Just
A
throws
nerd.
An awkward cough. Ignores her for now.
She rolls down the window a little bit in her sedan that's blasting oldies like Andrew Sisters or some, maybe Frank
No,
Sinatra.
it's blasting Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer.
There you go. It's blasting that.
Anyway,
Grandma ran over and she goes like, "Hello, nerd." Go ahead.
Mercury 1. This is Ambrosia.
And then legitimate businesswoman.
He remembers your name. He's just not sure if this actually is your name or not. This code name. Anyway,
could be.
I mean, he hasn't. They've used code name for a while, so he does not
I mean,
know.
this is true. Just roll with it. We have a shorter session.
But yeah. Anyway. Yes, this is Ambrosia.
Some red-haired woman.
She is a legitimate businesswoman who happens to get into a lot of unfortunate court dealings, if you get my implication.
And operas.
None that you can legally connect to me. Anyways.
But Mercury 1 is pretty obvious from his picture what he's wearing for the most part, so I'm gonna throw up his bio and info real fast. Here we go. So obviously all that shit about even his favorite food you wouldn't know, Ambro. But apparently it's Supreme Pizza.
Good choice.
Yeah, I mean it's yummy. But either way, he's wearing a Halo jumpsuit, etc.
Wait,
Right?
so I would
was
know
it
if you
Halo?
like Supreme Pizza?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking that you don't.
Oh.
Yeah, but you
I
would
was like,
see.
if I know, I'm
po-
like, hello, Supreme.
No, the point is you see the picture. He's not wearing the
Yeah.
goggles and helmet, right, Gargamon? But you're wearing like the
Right.
jumpsuit.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
my
the
kid,
point of
my
me
kid's in the
throwing
back
it up.
seat.
Okay,
Goggles man.
yeah. No, he's not wearing the goggles, but he's got the.
I got the
jumpsuit on.
jumpsuit. Yeah,
Mhm.
like a gray
That's the point of
jumpsuit.
me. That was the point of me throwing up the bio info.
Okay.
Okay. The rest is a lot of info you wouldn't know. But anyway, yeah, you already know who Allard is, so I don't have to throw up his bio info. But yeah, it's just the three of you. We're assuming Snowman's not here because he's doing stuff in real life.
Okay,
So his character is not here yet.
So nerd and jumpsuit. You need a ride?
I have my own vehicle.
Yeah, we brought our own.
Yeah, you would see nearby parked vehicles down the street.
You're joining mid-op this time. The ball's kind of already rolling.
Okay, catch me up.
Okay, well, insert character recap here.
Are you just gonna do it on the street in the open?
No, we'll probably go inside and do it in a car.
Yeah, going inside.
Do you want to go in Elias's house, Wells's
No.
house? You want to go into one of the vehicles or what?
Yeah, in Ambro's car.
Or just get in her car that's playing Grandma Got Hit by a Reindeer.
Mhm.
At this moment, we'll say Yazzie emerges from Elias Wells's house, sees some red-haired woman, and talking to Allard and Mercury 1, who are climbing into a car. And let's see, Bloody Snowman just got on Roll20 so I can show her picture real fast. Here you go. Maybe you're smitten by this new addition, red-haired woman instead of ribbon for now. Who knows? I don't know. It's up to you to roleplay. I'm just joking. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. But Snowman.
That's funny.
Actually, not in her car, but over comms while we're
Hold on,
exfilling.
don't all talk at once. But what were you saying, Mercury 1?
Sorry.
We're
Yes, we're going
exfilling
first.
because the police were on their way. So we're going to
O'Grady.
O'Grady.
You're correct.
We're going to O'Grady Brokers, right?
O'Grady Brokers is what you initially were saying, but doesn't mean you can't change your mind.
Yeah.
She would have
we can-
like a police radar in her car.
Yeah, police scanner. So Ambro, you would wait. Why? I forgot. Why would police be on the way? You didn't shoot anything, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
there
you
was that
shoot, you did. You shot
big
the
maggot.
maggots in the
So
attic.
yeah,
Fun.
shot a big burst.
The police is on the way. So you tell her over comms, and she would have similar setup, throat mic and everything. That police are on the way, and our police scanner pretty much says the same thing. The local police are on the way after hearing shots fired on this exact address.
Yeah.
So, speaking of which, that said, thank you for being honest, Gargamon. But where are you guys going? Just get all in your cars and drive off to O'Grady Brokers.
Where are we
then?
heading, guys?
O'Grady Brokers.
Okay, that is in a little strip mall nearby.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember we were about to get there, and I
Okay.
just kind of backtracked a bit to get her character in here. All right, so you guys are driving to this local strip mall. It is Friday, December 22nd, so it is late at night. So keep in mind, nothing is open here except a pizza joint. Little Caesars is open. Nothing else is open in the strip mall. O'Grady Brokers is dark and doesn't look like the lights are on. You would dodge the police and the security surround a little bit. It's assumed that you all have police scanners, either portable or in your car or something. And yeah, let me look at the notes, see if there's a better description than that. I could have sworn there was.
Just over the throat mic, I'll inform Ambro. So in the attic of that house, we found a giant maggot that was surrounded by wilted flowered ferns riddled with smaller maggots. And
Ew.
there were some shipping labels that said O'Grady Brokers and product of Greenland. And then our point of contact is Jennifer O'Grady, the owner of O'Grady Brokers, but she's obviously not going to be at work in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have her home address, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You do have her office address.
You just hear her whisper like under her breath, but you can hear it picks it up.
Yeah, because the throat mic.
Dillinger, you know I fucking hate maggots.
Oh god. But she whispers that and it's easily picked up with the throw mic. You guys are now in the strip mall, where O'Grady Brokers, the Little Caesars, and a few other places are, like a shoe carnival too. I found notes. There's not really a whole lot of notes about this place on the exterior, but it does say Jennifer O'Grady runs her broker's agency from a tiny office space, which is basically on a corner of a strip mall. In addition to these other businesses I mentioned, it's basically like the middle of a moderate blizzard at this point. This border town in upstate New York, so there's not really a whole lot open except the pizza place. Really, even the shoe carnival's closed down. Like, who buys shoes in a blizzard, right?
Homeless people, if they have money.
Thinking we can stop, man, and maybe give me some walking shoes, because these hiking boots are starting to whip my ass.
Might need them in the snow to get to the store from the parking space.
Oh, that's a good point. You want some gummies?
Maybe later.
Yeah, it is clear at this point that that Yazzie is high.
I'll do gummies.
The other voice on the encrypted network. It's not a surprise to, let's say, Allard or Mercury One, but Ambro would be like, pretty much guess he's been chewing on some gummies on the way and eating them. Perhaps getting an ego death.
Amber will be asking for a gummy.
Okay, as you get out of your cars, you ask Yazzie for a gummy. Let's see if his bio and info has a quick picture, so we don't have to go through the whole, describe people thing, because we don't have a whole lot of time.
You can look at my bio and info and just read up on me if you want. It's all
that's public info on the other hand. So if you read about Jonah, Two Feathers, Yazzie on the flight over, for example, Ambro, that's all information you would have read. Anyway. For the most part, 90% of it's public info or easily found on the internet. So that's what he looks like. Native American guy, etc. Ambro. And so, yeah, he's just climbing out and offering you some interesting gummies.
Yeah, I'll give you 10. Hey,
Only
take 3 at a
10.
time, If you need more, I got some more, man. I got a full backpack. And I got flour, too,
You guys are the funniest team. Especially Yazzie. He's just like snacking on these gummies. Mom.
Pops 3, puts the rest in her pocket.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
It's already assumed that Yazzie is like almost constantly intoxicated in one way or another. But Ambro, you can go ahead and make a con ×5 check.
How do I do that again? Con?
Just click there you go, you did it. You succeed, so you can role play it however you want, but you have a good feeling, but you're not like impaired.
Yeah.
Yazzie, make a con times 5 check. Oh, you're used to it. Who knows? Maybe you took too many this time. Oh shit! Fumble.
As Yazzie realizes, oh, that's right. I took the triple strength ones.
Yeah, you
Falls
took the
asleep.
wrong. You took the really strong ones, Yazzie, and unfortunately, you are suffering all sorts of crazy bad trips / ego death kind of thing. So you might want to role play it that way, and also you lose 1 sanity regardless. 'Cause that shit's just terrible in real life. In this game, we'll just translate it as at least 1 sanity loss, and then the rest is role playing. Anyway, so you start to freak out as your eyes get wide, as it starts to really hit you, Yazzie. As for you, Ambro, nothing happens. You just feel good.
I seem to be holding mine better than him.
Yeah. I'm saying you feel good. I was describing Yazzie's bad
Oh
trip.
yeah, that was her. That was her response.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
he
you all
kind of-
notice. You all very, very much notice Yazzie like vibrating, and his eyes go wide as he's like feeling the
What-
things.
Well, I even have to make a check to figure out he's having a
No.
bad trip.
No, you can tell, especially Allard, and especially Mercury 1, because Mercury 1 obviously knows things too.
Alex sighs and says, in my medical expert opinion, I can tell he is in fact having a bad trip.
Of course he'd say it that way. Oh my god, this game is hilarious.
THC makes you trip.
He's not gonna break it down the definition of THC.
Anyway,
Like in a very clinical way. Just the way you said it was hilarious. Anyway, I'm not even there. I don't have any NPCs. So go ahead and roleplay, sorry.
Lord probably just waves his hand in front of Yazzie. Nothing happened. Like, yeah, he's
Snowman, are you there? Or are you muted or what? Okay, cool. So Snowman, Yazzie is having a quote-unquote bad trip by far. Well, as soon as Allard says all that clinically and then waves his hand in front of you, the hand looks like it's melting in front of you and turning into a bunch of maggots.
Oh shit!
That's why you lost 1 sanity. Yeah, exactly.
Fucking awesome! They're after me! They're after me! Get off!
I don't think Narcan can help the situation.
normally I could simply give him something to calm down, but unfortunately, look, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I didn't expect any of y'all to like get high on the job, so I didn't have to bring any of that stuff.
This isn't me high.
Yeah, well, it's him high. He's high enough for both y'all. Trust me.
There's only one thing that can help. Call Ribbon.
Who's
We
Ribbon?
don't even have her number.
It's this
Some-
girl that he's obsessed with.
Some Fed he has a crush on now.
She's a former Marine Corps raider. That's
She's a
Ribbon,
Fed.
Ribbon.
Oh, she's
Where
even
have
more
I-
hot now.
Hmm.
I remember in the past. Look, point being, look, he's really high. He just did all the drugs that
Did
apparently.
she raid one of my bases a few years ago?
I have no idea. I do not. Look, point being, we have to get him somewhere safe-ish, unless he does something crazy like running to oncoming traffic, thinking he's fighting a dragon or something.
I mean, I can leave the car. Actually, I can't leave the car with him this high inside of it.
No.
I mean, we could crack the windows and lock him in the car. Probably be okay.
We got to get into this broker's office before they get us. They're coming. They're coming for us.
gotta get the
They're all
maggots
around
off
us.
you first.
Takes out her police radio. I don't think I know. We text, see what the police are saying on the radio.
Sorry, I was getting a drink, but yeah, I was muted. Basically, what I'm saying is you are in an empty parking lot, except for the occasional pizza delivery Little Caesars vehicle. And there's like 6-7 inches of snow, and the snow's still coming down. And the police radio indicates that they are just investigating shots fired at the address, so you were just at. They totally don't know you're even here. You're like a mile away.
We're literally fine for now.
Yeah, you're
just
fine.
run inside. But if we're gonna be suspicious, we're caught standing here outside.
Yeah, if you'd be suspicious because you're the only other people out here except the delivery people. So, but the thing is, you think about delivery people. They don't give a shit most of the time.
Yeah.
They don't get paid enough to care. So unless
I
you
mean-
like shoot them or something, they
Yeah.
don't give
I
a
mean-
shit.
They
we
might
could
not even
probably
notice.
just walk in through their delivery door. Honestly,
Yeah, it's one of those things that just don't. They are probably high while delivering. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah,
Think
probably
we can
so.
score some more stuff.
she'll look at you guys and be like, so like the delivery guys are going through that door. We could just go through that door.
There is no door. It's a strip mall.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
strip mall. I didn't know if they
Yes,
had like,
yeah,
a
yeah.
side door or
No,
something.
no.
Oh,
They're each business has its own door and stuff. So on the very corner, on one side, at the far end, there's a O'Grady. Hold on, let me look at the fucking notes again. Yeah, O'Grady Brokers Agency, which is a tiny office space compared to, let's say, Little Caesars, which has like twice the amount of
Architect lot.
space. Yeah, that is a good idea. That is a Dex times 5 check, because you have a lockpick check, which I assume you didn't break most of your picks, you get 20% bonus.
So we parked like far from the building, like out on the street. Hopefully we're off of CCTV.
Out on the street, but not
Yeah.
in the lot itself. I assume. I don't presume you guys are that dumb. This is not your first
Yeah.
opera.
And then I'll go
Yeah.
with her, and I'm bringing the I'm bringing the machine gun too.
Okay, just bring in a machine gun out
Yes.
of like
So do I
line of
just-
sight. I assume out of line of sight of the cameras, but you do it anyway.
do
Okay.
I just
Hopefully,
click
yeah.
my lock check?
No, you click Dex times 5, and when you do that, before you do that, you hold down left control, and then click it, and then it'll ask you if you want a bonus or not. And yeah, you add a 20% bonus because of your lockpick kit. I think it's control or shift. Either one, just hit it.
Okay, so it's not control.
It's got to be shift. Either way, you succeed though, 42%, because your 50 gets boosted to 70 with the bonus. It's just easier to see it when you hit shift.
Yeah.
Left click. Anyway, either way, you succeed. You pick it in the first try. Click. You are in the tiny but cramped office space of O'Grady Brokers.
Yeah, no, usually I would have put something on there like I had like a alarm or something and got them the fingerprints and then run it through a scanner to figure that out, but we don't have
Well,
time
it
for
looks like they don't have any security system really. It's just
that. Okay, sounds good.
a broker's agency. So your character's experienced enough, and I'm not like penalizing you any for making non-specific actions because it's assumed your characters are veterans at this point, either before Delta Green or because of operas you've already been on. That's why I did the same thing with the Mercury One. Like, yeah, it's assumed you didn't park in the lot itself.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you go into O'Grady's Brokers. Let me look here. You find a bunch of receipts that are in plain sight just beyond. There's not even a reception desk or space, is my point. But just beyond the door, go inside and you see the desk. And it's got a bunch of like a year's worth of receipts that basically are similar receipts and invoices for Elias Wells buying a bunch of antiques from around the country with occult symbols that match but are not quite like the last one.
Is there a computer?
There is no computer actually.
Wow.
There looks like a little dusty spot where a laptop would normally be, but it's not here.
Okay.
And there's wires that would normally plug into a laptop, like a power plug and shit. Let me
Router.
look at my notes for just a second, see if there's anything else that's obvious. Then I'll entertain questions.
Okay.
So, you see a bunch of sticky notes and a journal that basically is her commenting on the invoices that have stacked up over the past 12 to 14 months for her customer Elias Wells, and it's just short sentences and words like, has he been changing his behavior? What's going on here? He normally doesn't buy this stuff. He normally buys plants. It's just what you would see. It's even as early as 9 months to 10 months back. Because you noticed there would be 15 months ago he bought a bunch of plants from Greenland, the ferns with purple flower heads.
I wonder if we could smoke them purple flowers that were growing on that fern.
But anyway, as he says that, and the one last obvious thing is you also see there's a bunch of temperature data from the local upstate New York
Yeah.
governments. I should say not just one. Like the city council here. There's a bunch of other township and city council and county data of temperature data throughout upstate New York. Like she acquired it and was about to mail it or copy it or fax it or something to Elias Wells.
This is the same data we found at the house.
Yes, but it's like more up-to-date data. Like she's been doing it for a while.
Okay.
But she also has a sticky note on top of like, why am I even doing this? I guess the money, LOL. Like even it looks like she realizes this all seems very strange for her client. Is my point. Okay. Anyway, that's the obvious. Any questions or what actions you guys do? Or role playing? Just a tiny cramped office space. One at a time, please. Ambrose first. Go. What was that, Ambro?
She'd be looking around, looking through the files, stuff like that.
Okay, you're occupied doing that. I think Snowman was next. Snowman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll wide-eyed look at this desk, looking for like, checking them for hidden or.
That would be an alertness at negative 20% as the desk starts talking to you and telling you about how you're a terrible person. Dude, you're having a shitty
back to the desk.
You'll notice that he started shit talking at the desk and he's looking at it. But you rolled an alertness at negative 20%.
Gonna see if
you totally fail. So you don't notice anything. You're too busy shit talking the desk that you've hallucinated is shit talking
Alex
you.
searches there to help, I guess.
Come on, Des, put in a good word with Ribbon. You can do it, man. These guys won't.
The desk is just like, the desk is just like, I don't know, man.
You would find something that's slightly hidden. You would find that she has a forged document of a passport that has a picture of Elias Wells, like she was about to kind of under the table sell it to him, but she wasn't finished forging the passport for him. It's a UK passport for a Terrence Phillips, but it has a picture of Elias Wells in it. She's not done forging it. It's among the files. It's kind of like not easily found, but you found it. Alexander, what are you doing, Mercury One? Now that we're getting to you.
Okay, so I want to find if they have a router here. I want to write down the MAC address and the serial number.
That is a great idea, actually.
Okay,
yeah, you do all that.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna. So who's the computer scientist among us? I say that over comm.
I think Alex.
Alex. Okay, so Alex, I've got the MAC address and SSN for the router. I'm going to give to you as soon as I'm done searching this desk, and then I start searching the desk.
Yeah, you either roll alertness or search, whichever you would like to roll.
Do I get any bonuses for this?
No. Well, we'll handle things in a little bit. Trying to get. Oh wait, not you, Mercury One. You don't. It's obvious to find the SSN and shit like that. Never mind. Alexander, we'll do your comp sci first, and then I'll get to you, Amber. Sorry, just a few of you at once. You're all getting excited, and I can't do everything at once. All right, so I'm saying you didn't have to do
gummies.
My bad.
No, I'm joking.
But you can keep that success for later if you want.
Okay.
The next time, because you'll inevitably have to roll alertness again. But roll comp sci if you haven't already, Allard. You have not.
There we go.
Comp sci.
Yay!
Oh, holy shit! You're like the best at 29%.
Look, man, I've had to remember that one time for 8 rolls in a row, comp sci.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Computer science is not a natural skill, so not everyone has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you guys need a dedicated comp sci person. But anyway, no success. That's so good. So you get all of that. What exactly are you trying to do, though, Alexander? Because you have to realize you just broke in. You can't live here forever. So you have to prioritize your time. What are you trying to do first, Allard?
Let's see.
You've got the MAC address, SSN off the router and all that. Now what? Because that was obvious given. But what are you doing with your comp sci check?
Anything extra? I'm not sure. Anything particular we need right now, or besides the fact that you can only grab?
Well, for now, probably just we want to be able to access her devices when she gets to work.
Yeah.
Guys,
So we've
Like
got
credentials, I guess?
passwords,
Yeah.
logged in devices, shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
password,
So-
credentials.
Oh
that
yeah,
kind of
so
stuff.
you pull all of that pretty easily now that he's giving you the Mac
Yeah.
thing off the router and the SSN and all that. So you find out she's actually got like 3 smartphones, 2 laptops that aren't here. None of these 5 devices are here. So they're all like kind of logged in, and you
Yeah.
pull all their passwords and logins because she left them logged in, and that's her fault for not being better at computer security. But anyway, that's easy. That's a good thing for you, though. Anyway, now moving on to Ambro real fast. Then I'll get back around. Hey, Ambro, what were you trying to do?
I was looking through her files, like a filing cabinet that I found that
Yeah, there's a lot of files and stuff. But most of her business in the last 14 months, like I said, the obvious is Elias Wells, the guy you just came from the house of with the crazy ferns. Like I said, 15, 16 months ago, looks like the exact date I didn't write down, but about 16 months ago, we'll say, he bought ferns from Greenland through this company with the purple flower heads. And then keep in mind it's December 2028 right now. So 16 months ago, he bought the ferns. Then after that, he started every single month, several times a month, for the last 15 months, buying antiques from around the country, and even Mexico and Canada, of different like things like urns, like cigarette cases, anything that's basically a container that has an occult symbol on it that's pretty obvious on the outside. And they're all very similar occult symbols, except for the very last purchase invoice, which if you go to Game Info Notes and scroll out, is the exact symbol that was the last one, is the one that was in the picture. The little half crescent and pyramid and all that shit. Everything
Can you
else is
take-
very similar to that image, but not exactly the same for the last 15 months. Go ahead, Ambro.
she would have taken that out and showed the guys.
Yeah, they would have already. I think they already figured this out, sort of, kinda. But now you have extra evidence on this side from the
Yeah,
broker.
that's why she took it out.
Yeah. So you guys have
She
like
just took
extra
it out and
stuff.
took a picture of it with her like work phone that she uses for Delta Green, and then put it back so no one knows.
That's fair. So that way you don't steal the actual master copy. Gotcha. That's actually very smart. All right, so you do that. Take a picture. You show the others. The others would be like, "Oh yeah, we were kind of saw this at Elias Wells' house too." Oh, the router and the modem. Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured that's what you meant, Mercury One.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all right. Anything else you want to do, Ambro, before we go back to like open floor? As long as you all don't talk over each other, please.
No, she would just ask them if there's anything they want her to search specifically that might need like unlocking with her type of skills.
That's a good question. So you ask the others. Anyone want to respond in character or out of character?
What'd she say?
Holy
I was
shit,
cutting
Redbird.
I was
That's
cutting out.
I know. I'm just joking. Amber, could you repeat for Redbird?
She basically was like, is there anything you guys need me to get into with my set of skills? Like, is there any safes I could potentially see if we find a safe? Get into that.
I don't have.
Speaking of which, Mercury One, you already did roll alertness, and you succeeded. There is a floor safe under the desk.
Yep, there's a floor safe right here. And I
'Cause I said you could
uncovered-
carry over the check, so yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
So you can try to pick the floor safe, Ambro. It's still the same skill. Dex times 5, 20% bonus. The difference is it takes longer.
That's understandable.
You take out your safe cracking tools. You try, Ambro?
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
doing that now. I was just updating my bio and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. Please roll by holding down shift and then clicking the dex bar again, the horizontal bar. And it should give you a pop-up to say, hey, do you want a bonus penalty or what? And then give yourself a 20% bonus, and that should roll dex times 5 for lock picking. Oh, shit, yeah, you succeeded. And that's good because you had the bonus. If not, you would have failed. So I'm going to roll randomly because there are doom clocks out of character. Not that you characters really know that. But out of character, yeah, there are total doom clocks. So 2d6 plus 2 minutes later. 9 minutes later, she cracks the safe.
No, not my best timing.
Not really. It could have been as low as 4 minutes. So she cracks the safe. She doesn't do it quite like super expertly, but she's really proficient at this shit. She's got good safe cracking tools too. Meanwhile, the rest of you are doing your stuff simultaneously, and Yazzy's just fucking high talking to the desk in the background.
Here is. So what are you doing on Saturday night? Yeah, me nothing, you know. Found this purple flower we can probably roll up and smoke.
Alex has labeled Yazi as painfully single in his head.
Hey Yazzie, roll a power times 5 check. This is just to determine something that may or may not be bad. Who knows? Oh, okay. So that's not bad. You don't lose any more sanity, but what's really weird is the desk then starts to form the face of Ribbon, who's talking to you. It's like, oh yeah, I would totally like that kind of thing. The rest of you obviously can't see this shit. It's just him hallucinating. It could have been worse if you failed to check, is my point. Instead,
So
no,
we
it's
could
just
go
her.
out.
Yeah, that's
We
it.
could go out, or we could come to my place. We can do Netflix and chill. It's whatever.
Is he trying to fuck the desk?
Basically.
Well, his pants are still on.
It's a really good looking desk.
I like Redbird's response too. At least his pants are still on. And then Mercury was like, it's a really good looking desk.
You know, I thought Yazi would have been a nice oak man. I didn't know it got from mahogany.
Yeah, it's actually not even mahogany. You know, it's a cheap plywood desk.
Discount mahogany.
Discount mahogany, yeah. Looks
Cheap
like
mahogany.
Gargamon had to be BRB. But let's go ahead and pause for about 3 to 5 minutes because I gotta
Okay.
figure out something and wash my hands because was handling who knows how dirty. Well, it's one of those. I don't know how dirty this Amazon box is. I just took drinks out of. So I get drinks delivered to me now and then. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm back. Did everybody take a break?
Yeah, we're taking like a 5-minute break.
As we're all suffering inside.
She's a criminal mastermind, but prefers the term businesswoman. Runs a large part of the Florida crime division, has cops and the DA in her pocket from having dirt on them. What makes her dangerous? She's really good at how to criminal justice. Graduated, so now she knows how to ask for the cops.
Amber, are you making a cameo, or are you coming back, like trying to play more full time, or what?
I'm back. Hi.
She usually works on Saturdays, but she does not today, so.
Yeah. For
Cool. Awesome.
Maybe when her
she may
schedule changes,
Amber
we'll
may show up every now and then, but today she's just a day off. Like health day off. Anyway, so everyone's back. Cool. I had to wash my hands.
Yeah.
Amazon box dirty, probably. Never know what those Amazon guys do to their boxes.
Yep.
Maybe they make out with them, Netflix and chill like Yazzie.
Maybe they're really attractive boxes sometimes.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, so Yazzie last was talking to the plywood desk about Netflix and chilling and shit like that. And then you all said that. And that's when you guys hear what sounds like a really loud truck backing up in the parking lot, which doesn't make any sense because there's only a business open right now is the Little Caesars nearby.
Is it an Agrogen van?
You look out, no, it's not an Agrogen van. It's just a snow salting van, and like one of those snow plow vans. Not
That's so
vans,
weird.
but snow truck kind of thing. You know, yeah, you know what I mean. It's to plow the lot early, kind of thing, because it's right now about 7 inches of snow, and it's still snowing. So it's starting to go around the lot, just plowing snow and shit, and salting. Everyone make an alertness check though, except for Yazzie. Yazzie's too busy talking about plywood and chill.
Yazi's like, man, this curvy piece of driftwood, man.
All right. Oh wow, Alexander, you don't know. Shit.
Alex
You're
is
too
probably still
busy.
looking at Yazi like, just
Yeah.
shaking his head like.
What check are we making?
Alertness. I'm looking to see if anyone at least maybe got a fumble or a crit success. It's okay. All right, so basically both Mercury 1 and Ambro noticed something a little bit off about the truck. It doesn't seem to have any markings like it's a city or government truck or even a contractor truck. It's actually looks like it was painted over. And then the one who none of you rolled critical success, but I'll just go ahead and give a clue. Mercury 1, your experience in fields of war, etc., and just looking for blood stains in general, you notice the inside of the windshield for some odd reason is mildly blood stained and blood speckled, like someone maybe spewed a bunch of blood from maybe an aorta or other vein or vessel. Maybe got stabbed. Who knows?
Yeah.
Um,
We got
From
company.
the inside of the windshield is my point.
We got
Yeah, go ahead.
company, and I start walking outside with machine gun in hand.
My character would stealth in the shadows to be backup.
That's a stealth check, Ambro.
Well,
What is that again?
Yeah, that happens in Delta Green.
Yes,
This
it
system.
does.
It's just mechanically it happens sometimes.
improve it.
One off, yeah. You do improve it at the end of the session though if you survive. Look at camera. But all right. So when you walk outside, you notice that there's one silhouette because you didn't get a crit success. Anyone? Those of you who succeeded, which is basically not Yazzy's too busy looking at plywood and chill. And then a large just failed. He's too busy doing computer shit still. And then Ambro, Mercury 1, and especially Mercury 1 who walked outside to get a better look. There appears to be two silhouettes inside the slightly tinted vehicle. The blood
Okay.
speckling is definitely clear at this point, even
Has
to
her hand
Ambro.
hovering over her weapon.
Also, keep in mind, Ambro, you think you're hidden, but you're actually not.
Yeah.
Is it on the street or the parking lot?
No, it's in the parking lot. You have to
Is it-
remember, this is a strip mall.
Yeah.
You're at the corner business. Oh, Grady's.
And it's doing its job. It's like plowing.
Quote unquote doing
Talking
his
about-
job, but there's
yeah.
just weird shit about the truck.
Okay.
No markings painted over from what looks like Manhattan markings. Like a Manhattan City truck, and also shit like that. What was that?
So my character, so thinks she's stealth. Can she take with her phone and send it to her contacts to see if they recognize this type of
Oh yeah, but the problem with the criminology is you can roll it now, but it takes them time to figure it out.
I know.
Yeah, but go ahead and roll criminology. So you take a picture and then you just roll criminology kind of thing. They just, oh, okay, that's not bad at all. Wow, your criminology is really fucking high. Holy
Wow.
shit. Legitimate businesswoman indeed. Yeah, so eventually they will figure out who it is. Though it's not a crit success, but they assure you they think they know when this got stolen, and etc. Because it's a Manhattan City salt truck, etc. Snow plow. Just a matter of time. Anyway, so that's interesting that it's two silhouettes in the slightly tinted vehicle. And Allard, you can make another alertness check because you're still kind of multitasking, so you're not sure what they're doing. But Mercury 1 did say they got company. Okay, at this time you have eagle eyes now instead of computer science eyes. Anyway, so too busy to. So you look over, and you realize something very odd, Allard. Not only the blood speckling on the inside of the windshield, but yet no bullet holes. You notice there's actually a third silhouette on the ceiling of the front cab of the vehicle. Make a
Holy
sanity
shit.
check. Make a sanity check, Redbird. Something like just
Not the
clinging to
sanity
the
checks.
something
Ooh.
something clinging to the ceiling of the ceiling cab, the size of a large dog.
Maybe I was
not-
bound to fail one eventually.
And whatever it is, it shimmers and seems to absorb any light coming in through the windows and the from the dashboard, like devouring any illumination. You lose 1d6 sanity. Oh, look,
my
you
lord.
lost 4
Ouch.
sanity.
Ouch, I'm going to have to eat
Do
that.
you want to project, or are you just good?
I'll eat it.
You eat the
Since I lost
delicious
one of my-
4
Since I
sanity.
lost one of my highest ranking bonds, I don't want to use my other ones up yet.
This is true. One of your bonds did just auto die. I get it. Auto die. You got hit by a car. Oh, okay, I'm done.
Oh,
I'm
God.
done.
Bad, no.
Hilarious.
He got hit by his bond got hit by a truck. So that's yeah.
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 His dad got hit by a truck and he died.
And get it, it's a dad joke too. It's like a double.
Oh my god, it's like a triple.
Anyway, we're done with the jokes for now. Look at camera. But no, for real though. You don't project, so you lose 4 sanity. You're down to 73. But you might want to point this shimmering illumination devouring entity to the others. That's
Lord
the third
does.
thing. Oh, you do. Okay, then who wants to look at it? You have to squint to see it really from this distance. It's about 100 feet away. This truck is my point. Who wants to look at it?
So Yazi hears Mercury 1 say, "We got company." And,
Yeah. And then a moment later, Allard says, points
yeah.
out something in the cab.
So Yazi looks at the desk and says, "Oh, ribbon! I didn't know you were down for that. You got company." And then I'll look at whatever Doctor.
Yazzie, of course. Yazzie, you need to make a sanity check. Sorry, bro.
Oh,
you knew this was coming.
I sure did.
Oh wow! I think you have the lowest sanity out of almost anybody. Got 32.
Shocker.
Speaking of which, your sanity is now 1d6 lower. Oh, lucky for you, you only went down 1.
Oh.
So you see this shimmering supernatural entity. Is anyone else going to look at what Allard's pointing out? Keep in mind, this is all happening within a few moments.
The character, she's a veteran at this point. She knows not to look.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't want to look.
But
Even
she's
if it is,
like, fuck
Yeah.
it. Because she
You know-
studied the occult book
you're going to look
a
anyway?
while back. She studied the occult book twice, and so she
Yeah.
fucking looks.
You totally look. Roll sanity check, Ambro. Because the reason why it makes you lose so much sanity is because it seems to supernatural just eat light. And that's fucking
Mhm.
disturbing. Sanity check, Ambro. Oh, you made it. You lose no sanity. So you can role play this sanity loss and lack of sanity loss however you want. In the case of Mercury 1, avoiding looking at that thing. Anyway, so this all occurs over a few moments, and the truck just seems to be nonchalantly doing its thing, salting the lot, pushing some snow around. But it's just really suspect. Really sus, as the kids say.
Want me to follow it and leave?
Right now it's 100 feet away, just so you know.
She
Well, you
knows.
gotta. What was in the safe? That you just cracked?
Yeah, speaking of which, you never opened the safe. It was just cracked and not opened.
Oh,
You guys wanna go
she
back in and open it?
Yeah, goes back in and opens it.
Okay, you go back and open it. You find what looks like over 30 fake passports, clearly forged. Like we're talking 2 for each individual. People you don't know, and then 3 forged passports under pseudonyms for this O'Grady woman, Jennifer O'Grady, and then there's another 2 extra forged passports that are done from
I might have to hire her for
from
some of my work.
yeah, one from Ireland, another one from the EU, which has been forged for Elias Wells, clearly, because you can see his picture. It's finished forged passports. You also see there is $200,000 in small unmarked bills of 10s, 20s, and 5s. $200,000 you can tell because it's marked with those little cardboard bands, so you know how much exactly is in there by just glance. So that's a lot of fucking money, is the point. Is most importantly, and you can tell she's obviously a really good forger and has been at it a while. Other than that, you do find a couple of rubies, that Ambro, being a legitimate businesswoman and all, probably
Probably
figures
takes
this. She totally takes it. But
This
these
is my
cut,
compensation for not ratting her out, but I do
Yeah.
think it's blackmail.
I mean, right? But Ambro, you know from experience, these 2 cut rubies, slightly smaller than, let's say, the size of your pinky, a joint, 2
Mhm.
pinky joints. They're probably each worth, because of how flawless they are, about $60,000 to $70,000 US dollars each. So they're pretty nice, well
I
cut
like
rubies.
Cannon thought she has a pouch that she collects gems for, so she just puts it in there.
That makes sense. You are a legitimate businesswoman, so you do that.
Yeah.
So just write down 102 rubies, each worth $70K. Do you guys take the $200,000 in unmarked, non-sequential bills?
Yes.
Oh, Yazi just starts
I'm
taking the
employed,
money.
So
Yazi just starts taking the money. So does Alard, apparently.
Yeah, no,
You
I
guys have
split
said.
it between everyone.
Honestly,
Even
with
amount.
with everything going on, you don't have enough time to just divide up a bunch of 5s, 10s, and 20s.
Oh, very much.
we'll just bag it for now, I guess.
Yeah.
And do
Yeah,
it
it's one of
later.
those you just have time to bag a shit ton of small bills.
Bag it for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
How
turns
many
out
rubies
that-
do I have again?
You have 2 rubies, each worth $70K, just
If
about.
it turns out we should return the money or something, we'll just do it. I don't know.
Now, this is assumed you sell it to a fence or fence it yourself, Ambro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it would be an entire thing in scene to fence or
Oh, yeah,
sell.
she's gonna be selling these herself.
Yeah, the rubies. Yeah, we'll do that in
Yeah,
another
no,
scene, another
I just
day.
had the she would straight up lie and be like, "I just had the cash in the documents."
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's one of those. We'll do that in downtime, most likely, if you want
Yeah,
to sell the
yeah.
rubies. Unless you guys are really needing money, which I think you still all have a bunch of black money anyway from other ops. But anyway, so yeah, you bag the 200,000 pretty quickly. Like unlike like $100 bills.
She's a former
stacks.
bank robber. She backs it.
Oh
pretty
yeah, you do efficiently, but I'm saying, unlike what I'm trying to add is that while Ambro
Yeah.
does it efficiently, everyone else, maybe except Mercury 1, because you will find like all sorts of unmarked non-sequential bills in theaters of war. Mercury 1 has been to a bunch, but I don't think you ever, Gargamon, you ever detailed if you took such money. Either way, the Ambro definitely knows how to bag such money. Allard just kind of like knows just tons of this money.
Honestly,
reason-
with
and
how
the re-
efficiently she backs it, you guys are like,
Yeah,
I
so
don't want to
the-
know what this legitimate businesswoman does.
Yeah, so my point is you bag it quickly. For anyone who wasn't a legitimate businesswoman TM, it would take a while to sort and get because it's not like they're a bunch of hundos. There are 5s, 10s, 20s. In any case, you do that pretty quickly. By this point, the truck has fucked off because it's only been like 5-10 minutes plus the 9 minutes it took to crack the safe. And plus a couple minutes or so for Allard to get into the system and begin to look around and figure out there's 5 logged in devices, 3
Okay.
smartphones, 2 laptops. So it's probably been about 20 minutes at this point, roughly.
We need
Oh
to
wait, that's one of my motivations, guys.
we need to
That's one of my motivations.
we need to exfil we need to exfil before the lizard men show up.
Yeah, the truck has left. But Ambro, as for motivations, mechanically how it works is, besides being a role-playing thing, whenever you're missing willpower from your maximum, like let's say 1 or 2 willpower, you got 14 out of 15 or something, for example, then every time you fulfill a motivation, or you get 1 willpower point back, and this can happen multiple times a session. That's why motivations and detailing them out is a good idea, and fulfilling them. But if you're already at max willpower, it's just a role-playing thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so just repeating that for everybody, because Gargamon is also newer to the system. Anyway, so, yeah, he says exfil. By now, it's been about 22 minutes. You want to leave yet with your tons of ill-gotten gains and information?
Oh yeah, we should probably leave because
Yeah.
As
there's
you
no-
guys are discussing leaving, and Gargamon's character in America 1 is more or less like really highly advising you leave, you hear what sounds like an explosion down the street, maybe a quarter to a half mile away. And just like, it looks like a gas station just goes up in flames and blows up.
yeah, no, we should definitely get out of here because the cops and stuff are gonna be in this area
Yeah.
like very soon.
Speaking of which, Ambro, being a legitimate businesswoman, you're pretty sure whoever was in the sus vehicle did that on purpose to attract the cops to your location. In case you, the character, didn't know, I'm just gonna say he totally knows.
No,
Anyway.
I figured that. Yeah, no, I figured that.
Yeah, I figured you knew out of character, but I'm saying your character
because
totally
my
knows.
character
Yeah.
was gonna say, because they definitely saw you standing there, and the fact that just
Right.
went off is probably
Yeah.
without
I'm just-
making a call.
Right. We're on the same page. Anyway, moving on. So what do you guys do now? Just exfil? Where you guys going?
I just start leaving.
Okay.
Like I'm leaving without them.
Good choice.
Yeah, Alex is too. He's leaving through this. He can't be arrested.
We need to find a spot where we can hang out and wait for Jennifer O'Grady to open up her shop and start doing stuff.
I might hire her for my business.
For money that you took from her?
I forgot to put a handout to it earlier, but yeah, we'll just assume there is a cabin out in the woods near the border of St. Lawrence area over here on the map. St. Lawrence and also Canada. So it's kind of like not in Canada per se, but very close to fucking Canada, less than a kilometer away. Is the cabin, and it's a green box. I haven't put the handout up yet, but if you want to go, I can just go to the green box generator and make it quick and dirty on what's in there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, you would have already gotten an updated like text to all your burners at this point. Not all of them, but one of them. For OPSEC reasons, just one. One burner would each individual would tell you the address, not the address, but the coordinates. My bad, because it's out in the middle of nowhere. The coordinates of the St. Lawrence green box, if you want to go there. Otherwise, you have to find your own safe house. Is my point.
Okay, she will also say to them, I also have a picture of that vehicle to some of my contacts, so we should know soon, hopefully,
More about it, yeah.
driving that and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So, choose as a group to fast travel where, or you can split up. Though I wouldn't recommend splitting up in a horror game, especially at this point.
Swiss likes to crash into vehicles too often.
I actually do that, yeah.
What they want to do is split up and have like, oh look, the pickup truck.
Actually, this never happened in Delta Green, but in a Machete Punk game, while I was running like Cyberpunk 2020 at the time or something, I hit a guy with an 18-wheeler truck. His cyborg solo, and he somehow survived. But then I shot him a bunch, and then he was almost dead. But he barely survived that encounter. Fucking truck, just Mack
Point
truck.
being,
Bam!
we could go to a motel, a hotel, or something like that.
Yeah, so you have several options.
I kind of recommend getting new stuff because if we're kind of being found out, I almost think that going to any old things we already have set up may actually be a bit of a mistake, and then expect us to do that.
Yeah. Yes.
You can set up your own green box, or just find a temporary safe house, do something else, or go to St. Lawrence. Green box is my point.
She'll open her phone and look up houses for sale that are empty.
Huh. That's a good point. Houses for sale, yeah. You can do that. That having like no one's looked at a viewing for like a while, for example.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you find a St. Let me look up something real fast. So St. Lawrence, New York, is definitely upstate New York, but there's a bunch of little tiny ass towns around there. I'm just gonna.
And that's where she would be looking, because less conspicuous towns.
Yeah, it's a county. That's a big ass county. Anyway, I was just looking up to see what it was. St. Lawrence County has about 108,000 people, just so you know. But it's about 2,821 square miles, which is a long area to cover. So you find a country house that looks like it doesn't even have any reviews, hasn't had any requested viewings in over 2 years, Ambro. Like, you don't even have to roll, you can just do it. And it's just out in the countryside somewhere. Near about roughly, I want to say, it's such a large fucking area for St. Lawrence. About 30 miles from the capital of the county of St. Lawrence County, which is 30 miles out in the direction of Canada. So like northwest of Canton, New York.
Okay. She would show them this and be like, probably our best bet.
So I'm going to go and write all that shit down, not just verbally say it, into game info notes. So if you want to fast travel there, Commit now,
Yeah.
so I don't have to write it, or maybe write it. Oh yeah, cool.
If everyone's
All right.
okay with this.
30 miles northwest from Canton, New York. Canton being the capital of St. Lawrence County, New York, has a derelict house for sale in the countryside, in a moderately wooded area.
How much is the house going for?
It's a piece of shit. So, but hey, in this economy, 2028, it's projected to be even worse. So,
100,000.
Probably
it's-
saw a good couple.
I think he
couple
cut out as soon as he said
dollars.
the thing.
no, it's more like Ambro can't hear me. Hey, Ed, can anyone else hear me?
I can.
I hear you.
Excellent. Can you hear me now, Ambro? Yeah, I think it's just
Whispering?
Ambro. No, it's just Ambro sometimes. Oh shit. Stop, are you joking or can you not hear me?
I'm joking.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry. I deserve it.
No, it's one of those things. Is Ambro's playing off her phone, so her phone just tends to cut out on us a lot.
It goes
And
stale.
we'll- Yeah, stale. So the house is worth 300,000. Whenever the house she gets back, I'll let her know. But I'm typing it out too. So it's $300,000. $300,000 for this upstate New York house, or best offer. I'll just find a
Oh.
rando fucking like shitty house picture. To give me one.
So we get couple $100,000 in low denomination, insequential, unmarked bills. We could just buy it with cash.
You could actually just buy it because it says OBO and it hasn't been like viewed for over 2 years. So they're probably just hurting to sell it at this point.
And they probably love cash.
I mean, they're just some country hicks, so yeah, probably. Look at this
Like,
fucking
oh,
house.
better.
Have you seen this fucking house?
Where'd you put
Go
it?
look in game info notes. It's such a terrible looking fucking house.
Oh my god.
Alex just like sighs, and
It's
it's
like-
like we could. Man, this is going from my house in DC.
And I might have to
Hey,
move
Amber,
up
welcome
here.
back.
This is better than my
could
Arizona
totally
house.
get like a better deal. For that. He's upset because we're paying this much money for a house that like it's not. It's like Tommy Knife worth 100K.
This is the sort of fucking house you turn into a green box. It's so remote. It's so remote. One, two. No one really knows where the fuck it is except who you bought it from.
Alex thinks they're just like people are just have this giant price. They're just asking for it and hoping to God someone actually goes for it.
Well, you also have to remember house prices nowadays in 2025 are ridiculous. 2028 even worse.
And we're buying
Hey,
ourselves a
Ambro,
drug-
welcome back.
we're
Can you hear us?
Buying ourselves a drug den, I think.
Ambro? Phone bro? Can you hear us? Hello? I think she can sort of hear us, but can barely hear her. Hello?
Yeah,
Hello, this
she's
is phone?
breaking up.
Yeah, I can barely hear her. Hello?
You're breaking up, Ambro.
I just type at her, she can't hear you. Oh, she realized it.
I'm going back to my phone.
There we go. That's better.
Hello, this is phone. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
As I was saying, I typed in game info notes in Discord. 30 miles out
Choosing
from
a
Canton,
really
New
to buy
York.
this.
It looks like a crack den or a meth house or something.
Oh, this looks like one of my safe houses in Florida.
Of course it would, Ambro. As your character says that. Your character says that, and then, yeah. Wow.
She's a criminal mastermind.
Well, I don't know about mastermind, but she's a pretty legitimate businesswoman, TM.
Yeah.
So you want to invest in this house, you say? Well, you
Yeah,
can't
I
because
want
it's
to
the middle.
expand the business.
You can't because it's the middle of the night. But you could in the morning.
Yeah, that's what she's planning on doing.
Alright, so you guys.
sighs. It's like this house is not worth this. The principle of it.
300. Either way, just gotta move this along. So we got about 20 minutes left, and I got a thing at 40. So I'm gonna wrap up usually earlier than normal. Normally we play like 3 to 4 hours, Ambro. Anyway, so either way, yeah, you drive fast travel there. You break in. I'm not gonna have your rolls to save brevity. I'm gonna have you skip some rolls that make sense that you normally make. And yeah, so you break in. It's a pretty shitty house. It looks like there's mouse droppings everywhere. It smells awful of rotting wood. Yeah, and mold. There's in fact black mold here.
Are we at least buying the land and the house, or?
And I'll probably have the house torn down and rebuilt or something.
Yeah, it's
Can we stay here tonight?
Yeah.
Do you
Sleep
rather?
over.
I mean, we could have stayed in a hotel. That's why I asked everyone's opinion before making the decision to come here, and no one gave me an answer.
Now, like I said, it's got black mold, so it would, mechanically speaking, in game, you'd have to roll a con ×5 check or suffer penalties. Otherwise, it's not like you're gonna die for a night of staying here.
With a new plan,
bronchitis.
Got lose internet.
I like how it's more like everyone was talking at once and everyone stopped as they realized we were all talking at once.
Yeah, I just, yes, I look, I'm, a doctor and all that. We're gonna get sick of staying here.
We're staying here at night. We'll be fine.
It's just one night, Dr. Allard. And besides, Amber already pre-rolled. She's clearly set on staying here.
This is awesome.
Oh my god, Yazzie! No, not the Yazzie!
Time for some bronchitis.
Bronchitis.
I'm sleeping in my car outside. How about that?
Alright, well, Mercury 1 is fine. Everyone else is fine except Yazzie. If you sleep in your car, you don't have to roll a con check.
Yeah.
That's true. But if you stay in the house, you risk a con check, is my point. Alright, so we've decided what you're doing, passing time overnight. This is not a creepy, weird house, so there's nothing wrong with it. It's not like haunted, doesn't have weird, horrifying, things on the TV. Not that the TV even works because it's from the 1950s. But
outside in the yard.
So everyone's fine except Yazzie. Yazzie finally wakes up later, before everyone else at like 5 a.m. He's finally gotten off his bad trip and weird, sometimes moderately okay trip that he hallucinated Ribbon as a plywood desk. But he's definitely coughing up a lot. Snowman lose 1 hit point. This is not permanent, but you also lose 1d3 willpower because it's more mentally affecting, like a brain fog, than it is bad for your health. At least short term. It's only been 1 night, less than 1 night actually. So I'm gonna roll 1d3. Oh, you roll. Oh, never mind. No, never mind. You rolled a 3. I'll take
Nice.
You rolled it already, and we'll just take your 3. And I only say that because it's the maximum die, and because it's funny as fun. All right, so you lose 3 willpower from brain fog, basically, from the black mold and mouse droppings and shit, and like literal shit, and 1 hit point. So you're like feeling a little bit queasy. You vomited a little bit. Everyone else is fine though, and totally Allard is fine because he slept in his car. But it is the next day. Nothing really occurs that's untoward, so I'm just going to fast forward till everyone else wakes up after Yazzie. Because Yazzie gets 5, maybe 6 hours of sleep, and then the others get a good 8 or 9. But Yazzie had good dreams of hanging out with Ribbon.
Yeah.
Hanging out, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so Delta Green notes. Let's see here. It was December 20th.
I can't hear anything.
It was December 22nd, so now it's December 23rd. It is Saturday. Yeah, sure. Phone does that every now and then. Hi, welcome back. It is now, let's see, you went there, took you a bit to get there, 30 miles, blah, blah. We'll just assume it's 10 a.m. Make it easy so you can speed along and don't have a lot of time. Hey, welcome back, Amber. Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Good. So I'm just basically said a bunch of smaller details, but you are at the shitty house, like literal shitty house.
She emailed her contacts. It was like, hey, I have a house.
Yeah, I'll get to you about that soon.
Yeah,
Also about the car. It is approximately 10 a.m. Saturday, December 23rd, the next day. Some of you slept in the house. One of you slept in a car, dodging a con check, and you wake up to some encrypted emails. They'll throw away emails on, of all places, internet relay chat, because that's a good way to hide on the internet. Hide in plain sight, bro. Some internet relay chat and some encrypted emails, combination thereof, told you that this truck has already changed hands quite a few times in the underworld. It was originally stolen by a bunch of La Cosa Nostra, who were contracted by some unknown entity on the darknet or undernet, the illegal internet, to steal it from the government in Manhattan, which has a bunch of salt trucks and plow trucks and shit, like one of these. Then it was stolen as it was being delivered to the client by a bunch of Irish mafia, who then was then stolen by a bunch of independent mercenaries, and then stolen by who knows who else. It's kind of like the trail goes there because you didn't get a critical success. So they're very confused, just like you are, why it changed hands 4 fucking times in the underworld. Normally, it's like, you get a contract, whoever faction does it, or independents steal once, you don't get changed around like a fucking magical chair thing. But it did, is the point. And then it ended up where you spotted it, in St. Lawrence County, New York. Far from Manhattan, New York City.
Okay. She presents this to the guys here and be like, honestly, probably a good thing that truck blew up because whatever was in it, it was not being kept with one person for long.
By the way, Snowman, your character's like okay again, though you are kind of queasy. But otherwise, your character's fine. But anyway, so yeah, this is 10 a.m. ish. Ambro tells you that, guys, as you're eating, like, I don't know, something. Gotta eat something. Otherwise, you suffer willpower loss. So we'll assume you're eating like Snickers or some bullshit, or maybe yak jerky. I don't fucking
Doritos.
know. Yeah, Doritos.
I'm eating a granola bar.
Or granola bar. Point is, we have less than 10 minutes, and I gotta get going, so we aren't gonna get into minutia like that. Either way, you're eating, I assume. And yeah, Ambro tells you that over a quote-unquote breakfast as you sit in your cars or something. Because there's no heat. It's December. And no heat in the house.
I'm sure I'm having this fixed up, so hopefully it'll be livable soon.
All right, so she says that next. Does anyone else say anything as you eat your food?
We should probably bleach this entire house.
I love Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew tastes like piss.
I accidentally muted deafened, but I heard last Mountain Dew. What?
So Mountain Dew tastes like piss.
Oh.
My character.
Oh, I get it now. I accidentally muted and deafened, like I said. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so you just sit in your cars. However, let's see here. Who is most likely to be affected? Oh, of course, Yazzy's car. Yazzie! As you're sitting in your car listening to everyone else, because you're still feeling kind of queasy. After all, you did lose 3 willpower temporarily and 1 hit point. Do you have your radio on in your car? Snowman?
What? Are we individually in cars or not together?
Yeah, you are in individually cars. You're in your own cars. Yeah. It was because Mercury One planned that for this opera, and towards the end of the last opera, so it's just kind of like standard operating procedure at this point.
Yeah.
Everyone gets their own rental car or personal car, and just because it's better to have more cars than one is the point.
Yeah.
I don't have my radio on. As a matter of fact, I'm having a conversation with somebody there that I know isn't there. Like, whenever if you ever been talking to yourself, basically. I can't believe. I think
rehearsing.
I had these dreams.
That makes sense because you're not having the bad trip or whatever anymore. It's literally about 12 hours since you took way too much gummies, but it still makes sense. All right, so you're doing that.
My
And,
police
you-
scanner would be on.
And you all actually would hear him just talking to himself. That makes no sense
Over the throat
or
mic.
relevance to your conversation.
Yeah.
Like I had dreams I was talking to a desk. Weird.
That was not.
Uh.
She'll be like, that was not a dream.
You tried to fuck that desk.
You tried to seduce it.
What are all these splinters in my pants?
All right. Anyway,
Oh,
the last
stop it right there,
things
look.
we're gonna do as the credits are rolling, because I got maybe 10, 15 minutes at most. But I'd rather resolve before 10 minutes. Anyway, so we got maybe 10 minutes or less. Anyway, so as the credits are rolling, as I tend to do, I'm gonna try to leave you a cliffhanger, but I don't think I can this time. At least not a major one. But either way, someone you're talking to yourself, and they're picking up on it, and they're commenting about how you really did try to fuck a desk, and then and you're just feeling queasy, Yazzie. Your radio's not on your car, but then it suddenly just starts playing music. I'm not gonna hit you guys with the Herman bot because I don't know if everyone has Herman bot turned down on this server. But I'll just link it in YouTube instead. It's easier.
Good
So I don't
old
have to-
Herman botters.
Yeah, I would play solo with Redbird sometimes and use Herman bot to set atmosphere.
To
Like-
make my characters suffer.
Usually it's Christmas music. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yes.
I know why actually.
We once put I think an hour long. So fun story time.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the link. So go ahead.
So one of the campaigns, my guy has like a really big jerk of a super, and he likes to spam Christmas music in November. And one thing Swiss did is like I got a mission to like get him in trouble and stuff, so we could stop playing the music. And
That was literally a quest in
yeah. And so
in
one
this
thing Swiss
campaign.
did, he found like hour-long versions of Christmas music, would put them on, have them on the entire time while I'm doing that quest.
in the session. Yes, actually, and it was Mariah Carey music, of course. Speaking of Mariah Carey music, I am linking it here in Delta Green chat. Oh, it looks like Amber showed her cat. But anyway, so Mariah Carey starts playing, and it's loud enough it picks up on the throat mic of Yazzy's as he's mumbling to himself about splinters. And it's, of course, it is Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, at volume 11 out of 2. And it's really loud. It just starts playing. This is a music video, but you get the point. It just starts playing the regular song. And then, after that, all you need to make a sanity check, because in the first 10 seconds, it goes from Mariah Carey's voice to what sounds like a rasping lizard voice that seems to be garbled and mixed with like 1,000 other voices. And it's interesting about it is, and this is why the sanity check is here, is that each of you hears a different sound from Yazzy's pickup on mic, and Yazzie himself hears something different, obviously. So, for example, Ambro hears about all her failures in life and her insecurities from these 1,000 disharmonic voices that sound very raspy and cough lizardly. And then LR, it's similar, but it's more focused on his recent grief of his father's death and about how his father will never come back. And it's just bad shit. The point is, it hits everyone's traumas and insecurities, but differently and individually and tailored to you. Thus the sanity check. And in a case, I only put Mariah Carey as a meme because it only lasted 10 seconds. Then the horror. All right, let's see here. So, Alexander is
They're both the
fine,
same?
but he... say again?
Aren't they both the same?
I was waiting for that joke. I gave someone the pass, and he did the layup. All right, so Alexander Allard, you lose 1 sanity, because it really is really recent trauma, so you lose at least 1 sanity, despite getting a success. Yazzie, oh boy, you lose 1d3 sanity roll. Mercury 1, you lose 1. Not, I wouldn't say 1 sanity, because it's more further away and kind of like insecurities and shit from further in the past. So we'll just say for you, Mercury 1, because each sanity check is tailored. Mercury 1, you lose 0 sanity because you succeeded. McCall, Amro, I will say you lose 0 sanity too in this case. It's a contextual kind of sanity loss. But however, the worst of them all, of course, is Snowman, who's already been hit by 3 sanity loss earlier or something. Yeah, you lose 3 sanity, Snowman. Do you want to project onto a bond?
No.
Oh god.
I just remembered that this is a chromatic event for all of you. So this is when you might form a Delta Green bond. Each of you roll another sanity check, and I'm going to separate it out by just putting a little hyphen thingy or something. So that way, there you go. So if you succeed, I think it is. I don't know. Let me look at the rule again. I posted it in Chatterbox the other day. You might form depending on the roll. Here it is. Powerful bonds formed between people who have to look out for each other to survive. Only fellow veterans understand what you've suffered. Sooner or later, your agents come to rely on each other more than family. Each time your agent's Delta Green team undergoes a catastrophic trauma, there's a chance your agent develops or deepens bonds with his or her teammates. And then lists a bunch of them. This qualifies, obviously. As your guys listen to 10 seconds of Mariah Carey, that's bad enough. And then, of course, tailored fucking weirdness. So, after the crisis, when things are calm, your agents must make a sanity check, which is what we're doing now, because basically his radio cuts out and just dies after a minute in. But it's pretty crazy screeching shit. Your agent must make a sanity check. There's no effect if it succeeds. So who failed? No one failed? No one failed? No? Oh, okay. Okay, well, then in that case, then nothing happens. If it fails, though, for future reference, your agent gains a new bond with each Delta Green teammate, up to 5, present for that disaster, and increases any bonds that they already had. So no one deepens or creates any Delta Green bonds. So you're just all kind of like shrugging it off for the most part. Except for the poor bastard known as Yazi, who's lost yet another sanity hit. Alright, that's it. Credits roll. You know. Ambro played by... ... Ambro. Amber. Dr. Alex Allard played by Redbird. Dr. Jonah Yazzie, Gummy Eater, and Gummy Lover, played by Snowman.
Bloody Splinter Dick.
Splinter Dick is funnier. Let's go with Splinter Dick. That's funnier. Quote unquote Splinter Dick. Jonah, Yazzie, Splinter Dick. 2 feathers. Anyway, he's just gaining a longer and longer name because Yazzie's actually not even his real name. It's just a nickname. Anyway, so, and then Mercury 1 played by the Gargamon. Alright, so, all of you, Gargamondo, don't forget to hit the power button at the bottom right of your skills list, underneath your skills, to increase any skills you failed. And because this was kind of an unusual session where there wasn't a whole lot of rolling, I'm going to give each of you 1 percentage point to distribute as you will.
Oh,
Put this straight up in a natural.
Straight up into persuasion. What was that?
I'm not doing that.
You can actually put into unnatural if you want.
Yeah, I'm not though.
I totally
1%.
forgot that I'm on Google Docs. I made my criminal background.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
I know you get the 1% plus you get the automatic update that as long as you hit the power button in the bottom right of your skill sheet. Hope everyone had fun. Sorry it was a shorter session. I just got something to do in less than 20 minutes.
Put this in my computer science, I guess, for now.
Yeah, honestly, computer science would make sense.
I'm gonna
You
put
not only
that
do you use
and
it, but
Alex
it's
is
useful.
our
It's also
de
useful. Yeah.
facto computer guy right now.
Yeah. What was that, Gargamando?
I'm gonna put 1% into surgery.
Hey, actually, that would be useful. Surgery
Yeah.
would be useful.
I mean, Alex is a surgeon, but you know, you should have more than one.
Well, yeah, but what if? Well,
Yeah,
Lard
what if
needs
I
surgery.
fail?
Well, not even that. What if a Lard needs surgery? He can't do surgery on
Yeah.
himself. Not
You
usually.
know, 1 second, guys. Let me go ahead and pull this bullet out without any anesthesia.
Let me pull these 87 bullet fragments out of my torso and legs
Okay,
by
guys.
myself.
I'm about to do an amputation.
Or these
you go.
87 bone fragments that this alien injected into me with its tentacles.
That actually could happen.
Guys, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Believe it or
My
not.
ex got a hold of me. I have to get more surgery. Goodbye.
My unnatural hits 35 with that 1%.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, she's
That's pretty high.
she's playing the risky game. She wants her a natural
Yeah.
hire.
Just trying to burn bright and quick.
Listen, my
trying to
character canonically
Sam
studied
Butler.
what was it, Necronomicon twice.
Yeah, then
Whoa.
I believe so. Yeah, what version of the Necronomicon? Yeah, in the past. Anyway, hope you all had fun. It was a shorter session, like I said. I had to expedite. Is that even a word? Yeah, some stuff.
I had no
I
fun.
thought
Let's go.
Expedia
Screw
was
you.
a vacation company.
I don't
No,
even know.
Expedia.
Expedia.com. But yeah, I tortured you and Mariah Carey for 10 seconds and then tailored horror. Man, Yazzie, how much did you lose this session, Insanity?
7, I think.
All of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, 7. You were already low.
I think I started
I
at
lost like
32
I
or
think
33.
5.
Snowman, you might want to make a backup character at this rate. You might go insane again.
It's not that I might. I will.
Yeah, you're at the point where it's no return. You know.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's
I
in
can't
his.
believe I
he's-
rolled a 28 here. A second
I know,
ago.
right? He's in his 30s of sanity. That's not that great. He could
Oh,
have
it's
lost
horrible.
sanity
Yeah.
a third time. Yeah.
I'm 28.
Actually, I mean, the 28 I think was for the Delta Green Bond. Now I think about it.
But that was my sanity level.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled 28 on the 28.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't looking. I was just reading from the rules. But that's
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like already where Sam Butler was for like a long time, kind of hovering.
Also, what did you roll with your Delta Green Bond with the one guy? I don't understand all that.
I accidentally
Ambra.
clicked it. That was an accident.
Oh, I figured. Ambro, that's cool. All right, so you can just delete that Delta Green Bond if you want.
I did. Yeah.
I figured. All right, so because it's not like he plays anymore anyway. Speaking of which, I would just delete his character. I don't think he's gonna use his character if he's not playing. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I'll archive it in case someone wants to play.
I
character
forgot
is-
my character is canonically a millionaire.
I don't know about a millionaire, but you do have a lot of money. Because I didn't approve
He's
the
like
millionaire
almost-
status. I know you have at least like 500K. Because you picked up at least 500K during games sessions.
I imagine you might be a millionaire, but
Yeah, I don't know about millionaire. Like I said, it's one of those things I didn't approve. But I know she picked up at least $500,000 in cash
Yeah.
during games, including this session. So she,
Mhm.
even after her split of the 200K, what's that, 50K for each of you? That she at least has around 500K in cash, illicit cash,
Yeah.
of course.
so poor Lord, who man, he's still unemployed. He needs to fix that.
Listen, she has a day job.
No, that guy's unemployed. He worked for the CDC. Then he got fired.
Oh no! Now everything's about you, Redbird. Amber's talking about her character.
Well, I don't care.
Amber,
It's not all about Redbird. What the fuck? I quit.
My weapon of choice: pistols, untraceable bullets, trank gun, knives, daggers, crosses, sniper rifle. Crime allegedly committed. Suspected, no proof. 15 counts of blackmail, 13 counts of extortion, 17 counts of armed robbery.
yeah, I think I glanced over all that before. It's
Yeah,
been a while.
kind of
It's been a while. That sounds familiar. But the funny part I will say though is this thing. There should be a TV show, a reality TV show called Yazzie-apocalypse now. Just more and more shit Yazzie gets into as he goes even more insane and then some.
Yazzie wasn't like this when we started. This is
I know!
playing all that
I know. That's why
freaky shit he's been
there
seeing,
should
yeah.
be a reality show called Yazzie-apocalypse now. I'd watch it.
Did you guys see the kitty?
What was that?
Do you see the kitty I sent in chat?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw the kitty.
I saw
Good
it.
kitty. A good cat. I
Her
hope a
name's
good cat.
Persephone,
Persephone.
but
What a cat
P-U-R.
name. Ah, Purr. That makes sense.
Per, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to smoke a cig and all that because I got visitors coming.
Alright.
I'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for running.
As for next... Yeah, no problem. As for next week, though, I don't know if we're running because I was considering taking a break even before Snowman said he couldn't make it anyway. So before I go, there's only like what? Amber, I don't think you can make it next week anyway, right? Can you? Can you not? Do you know?
I might just take my lunch during this, and I can play for like an hour.
An hour is not a whole lot of time, but better than zero. All right, how about this? We'll find out Friday. Even though it's pretty last minute, within like 24 to about 6 hours, we'll decide as a group. Because I also don't know how tired I'll be.
Oh wait, Saturday is my birthday. Never mind, I won't be here.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. How about, well, we'll just cancel next week. In other words,
I'll be
because
on
Amber
plane.
can't make it, Snowman can't make it. I really don't know if I'll have the energy to do it after work on Friday. Because I also get up early on Saturday mornings to go to an AA meeting. So yeah, let's just cancel next week. We could reschedule. No, but Sunday's packed for me. Shit. We could reschedule to Friday night.
Maybe, yeah.
So we'll discuss that in scheduling.
I have ETM Friday night.
Oh, of course you do.
I also have VTM with him Friday night.
Of course you do. Then
There's-
shit.
Monday? Question mark.
We can do it Monday. Monday nights are free. I normally play video games then. So unless you guys want to play Monday night, I don't think there's a reschedule. Otherwise, we'll just have to wait for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with whatever.
All right, we'll just figure it out in scheduling. I got to get going. It's almost 3 o'clock. I got like 13, 15 minutes. All right, later.
Later.
Peace.
And for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, yada, yada, yada. And we're going to see if I can jump us into one of my friend's streams, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Is he actually playing it, though? I don't see him on the thing. Let's jump into Lord Gosumba.
So you're all 48. You got 24 back.